Everybody, it's Mark T, and sorry for the super late wishing, but this is my Doctor Who episode review. The episode is Rings of Akhaten. Now, obviously, you might be wondering why it took me so long to upload this. Also, very sorry again. Just I think I had an assignment to work on Saturday, and then I couldn't focus, but I got my notes down, and I watched it. So, start from the beginning. And I'll say this right now, spoiler alerts, for probably every episode since, I'll tell you something's changed since I've started doing these reviews, and that is I have started focusing more on keeping the information. So every time I go and watch the episode, I take a notepad and a pen with me, and I write down, different aspects, what happens in the plot and everything. So I'm going to try and be a little more descriptive rather than just, spouting random stuff. Anyways, so yeah, as I've said, the episode's name and spoiler alerts. So let's go. The beginning of this episode, which was actually really well done, I think, is basically Laura's parents meeting up for the first time. Laura's mom saved Laura's dad from getting hit by a car. So, they meet that way, they fall in love, they have a kid, and then, unfortunately, like I said, spoiler alerts, if you don't want to see spoiler alerts, don't watch this right now, or watch it after this, see what you think. Anyways, yeah, so they have a happy life, they get married, they have Laura, and, unfortunately, Laura's mom dies at a very young age, when Laura's, I think, about in her middle school age. And throughout the whole flashback, we see that the Doctor is following them, basically seeing how everything started in her life, and just, strange. Anyway, we move back past the intro, and we see the Doctor is going, and he picks up Laura from her house, takes her to the TARDIS, and then they take the first trip to the first place, which is apparently a planet. I can't remember what it's called, but it's apparently where everyone believes the galaxy was started from there. And there's a festival going on and everything. So, and they go through there, and they end up running into a princess, because apparently there's a legend where you have, I think it's that the queen or the princess has to sing to the god so that there will be peace, so that no one will get killed on the planet. And basically, Laura runs into this little girl that's supposed to be the princess to sing this song, and she's afraid, and she runs away from her castle because she's afraid of screwing up the song and might, ruin everything for everyone. Anyway, Laura gives her a bit of, good advice, and, she sends the girl off back to her castle to get ready for the ceremony. During that time, the Doctor has tried to rent a rocket ski to take around, to have a look around in there, and apparently in that place you need to give up something of sentimental value, so Laura gives up her ring, and they rent it. Anyways, during that time, the girl is, they open up to a stadium, and the girl begins to sing to the god of the planet, and something goes horribly wrong. The planet doesn't accept the song, and then starts trying to capturing Laura, and brings her into this little sort of piece of a meteor stage thing, and basically it has her in there and is captured. Meanwhile, the Doctor takes the jet ski to the meteor to help save Mary. Sorry, I've been saying Laura this whole time, sorry. Yeah, the princess's name is Mary. Anyway, so the Doctor and Laura go save her. They basically do, and we find out that the god is actually just this strange looking dark bat-like creature thing that's stuck in a cage that's supposed to eat the. Supposed to eat them. The doctor comes back, saves the girl, saves the day, at least so we think. But then the evil creature thing breaks out of its cage, and it turns out that that was just a warning to the actual God, which is actually just this parasite that's in this giant red moon thing, and it's evil. It's bad. Anyway, the doctor comes up with a plan. He holds off the planet by giving it stories, because apparently it needs to run on like emotions. It's basically a parasite that fused with the planet that runs on all the negative and positive and just stories and emotions that came from the planet since its beginning. So the doctor begins to tell it all its stories, and Laura takes Mary down back to the planet she's from, and tells her to sing a song. She begins singing a song, and so does the rest of the people that live on that place. And it seems to work. The doctor's plan seems to work, because when the parasite absorbs all of the doctor's energy, it starts imploding on itself. But nope, turns out to be wrong. It begins outploding. Then Laura takes Jessie back to where the doctor is. She tells a story of how her parents met, and shows a leaf, which is basically the thing that brought her parents together. The parasite accepts it and just implodes on itself, and it's Laura for the win. Anyway, after the commercial break, the doctor takes Laura back to her house, because apparently I'm thinking that they're not doing the Amy Pond kind of thing where he takes the companion away for a very long time, for constant adventures one after another. I think it's like gonna be like he drops her off and then takes her back with him on his adventure. Anyway, as she's leaving, as she begins to leave the TARDIS, she notices that the doctor was one of the people that was at her mother's funeral. Asks him about it. He tells her he was trying to figure out something, and he also tells her that she reminds him of someone that he knew that died. And Laura gives a whole spiel about how she's not like, she'll travel with the doctor, but she doesn't want to be a replacement for him, for the person that had died. Anyway, after that she heads on home, and we see the start of or the sneak peek of the next episode. I'll say one thing. This was actually a very interesting episode. I just wish I didn't have to see it like all broken up, because I really hate when I have to see like anything broken up. I have to stop somewhere and then rewatch it sometime later, because it's very difficult to find episodes online and stuff. Which is why I gave sort of a overall very serious spiel without many jokes. So I'm sorry everybody. I'll be back to normal next Sunday when I do my next review. But for now, this is how I'll have to do it. Just for today. I mean, sorry. Anyway, sorry for this being late. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a very good episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Second episode of Season 7, Series 7, Part 2. Go check it out if you like Doctor Who, and yeah, leave some comments and descriptions or whatever down there. Bye. Oh wait, I got to drink over. Yeah.